Hi everyone, and welcome to my video on how the economy of a country works. The economy of a country is a complex system, but it doesn't have to be confusing. In this video, I'll explain how the economy works in a way that anyone can understand. I'll also discuss the role of banks and the central bank in the economy, the concept of supply and demand, and the measures of economic health, such as GDP, unemployment rate, inflation rate, and poverty rate. The economy is a system that allows people to produce, distribute, and consume goods and services. It's made up of different parts, including businesses, consumers, workers, and governments. The goal of the economy is to create wealth and prosperity for everyone. But how does it work? Well, it all starts with production. Businesses produce goods and services that consumers want and need. In order to produce these goods and services, businesses need workers. Workers are paid for their labor, and they use their wages to buy goods and services from businesses. This is how the economy creates wealth. Businesses make money by selling goods and services, and workers make money by selling their labor. This money then circulates through the economy, and it's used to buy more goods and services. But the economy doesn't just work on its own. It needs help from banks and the central bank. Banks lend money to businesses and consumers. This helps businesses to grow and expand, and it helps consumers to buy homes and cars. The central bank is the government's bank. It sets interest rates, which affects the cost of borrowing money. The central bank also buys and sells government bonds, which affects the amount of money in circulation. Supply and demand is another important concept in economics. Supply refers to the amount of goods and services that businesses are willing to produce, and demand refers to the amount of goods and services that consumers are willing to buy. The price of goods and services is determined by the interaction of supply and demand. When supply is greater than demand, prices fall. When demand is greater than supply, prices rise. Supply and demand is a powerful force in the economy. It can help to allocate resources efficiently and to keep prices stable. However, it can also lead to shortages and surpluses, which can have a negative impact on the economy. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product, and it's a measure of the total output of goods and services produced in a country in a given year. GDP is a useful measure of the size and health of an economy. A high GDP means that the economy is producing a lot of goods and services, which is usually a sign of a healthy economy. However, GDP can be misleading, because it doesn't take into account the distribution of income or the quality of life. There are other measures of economic health that are more important than GDP, such as the unemployment rate, the inflation rate, and the poverty rate. These measures give a more complete picture of the economy and its impact on people's lives. The unemployment rate is the percentage of the labor force that is unemployed. A high unemployment rate means that there are a lot of people who are looking for work but can't find it. This can lead to poverty and social unrest. The inflation rate is the rate at which prices are rising. A high inflation rate means that people's purchasing power is decreasing. This can make it difficult for people to afford necessities, such as food and housing. The poverty rate is the percentage of the population that lives below the poverty line. The poverty line is the income level that is considered to be necessary to meet basic needs. A high poverty rate means that there are a lot of people who are struggling to make ends meet. These are just some of the factors that affect the economy of a country. The economy is a complex system, and it's important to understand how it works so that we can make informed decisions about our finances and our future. I hope this video has helped you to understand how the economy of a country works. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.